Ring up Christopher Browell.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. It's Mr. Hussein here, once again, leaving yourself another daily message like a broken record. Today is October the 15th of October 2024, and as you know, I've been leaving you messages since the end of August 2023, following my brother's unlawful kidnapping and abduction on the 8th of August. What happened there? The call just dropped. Let me just see what happened there. Let me try again. The call just dropped. Strange. Stranger than strange. Let's try again. Because I just should leave a message. Technology for you. It's not very consistent and persistent. It's not very consistent and persistent.
This is the Vodafone voicemail service for 07769247196. Please leave a message after the tone. When you finish recording, please hang up or press the hash key for more options.
Yes, hello, Mr. Browell. I don't know what happened there. I was talking to you and the call must have just dropped. So I'm just ringing back to finish off my voice message, my daily voice message that I've now been sending to you for a period of over a year. It's now been 435 days. 435 days that you kidnapped my brother from my care and are refusing to engage with me while slowly putting him on a pathway to death so you can kill him off and harvest his organs. This is the level of debauchery and villainous evil actions that you're committing and getting away with it. And now I've learned recently that this year you're looking to introduce a new legislation that allows you to kill, allows doctors to kill people off, effectively legalizing euthanasia. Euthanasia is not lawful in this country, and when it does become law, which obviously you, the local authority, and Keir Starmer are going to make legal now, it's going to end up killing a lot of people off, because right now you can't be going around killing people, and you are doing it with impunity, i.e. the family members that you've killed off in my case. I mean, I remember when the last time this was being debated on by the government was in 2015, when you were planning to murder my brother then. It did not succeed then, did it, in my brother Nazim's case? In 2015, it was rejected, and once again, 10 years later, you're at it again. You want to legalize death by doctor so that you, the local authority, can take control of the situation and start killing people off with impunity and have the doctors sign off on it. Nobody's believing doctors anymore. I'm going to make sure everybody knows that the local GP, the doctor that you're supposed to be trusting, is a lying, cheating crook. All of them. It doesn't matter, up and down the country, they all work for you, the adult safeguarding board, and take instructions from you and will end up people's lives. And it's just as bad as in my circumstances, because in my particular cases, in my brother, 10 years ago in 2014, you had to murder my brother with the assistance and abuse of power of the NHS and the GPs. In the second time, my mother was in my care, so you could not utilize that avenue, so you had to go to the court of protection and get judges to sign off on murdering my mother. Now all of a sudden you want to make it lawful, so you can sidestep the abuses of power and the judiciary in order to murder people off, because then it will simply be two doctors that you control. There's no independence. Two doctors that you own and control, and that taking instructions from you, no doubt from a foreign country like Pakistan and India, who are so desperate to stay in this country that they will sign off on anything, saying the person lacks capacity and it's in his best interest to be put down effectively. Just like you can now argue that it's in your you can now make your argument is that it's in my brother's best interest to be ripped away from my family and forcibly put into a care home of your choosing and then denied any access to his family. I mean, never mind bringing in new legislation that's going to give you the green light to murder with impunity. There is already legislation in place that you've basically perverted and mocked and degraded and nullified and made taken the veracity out of, namely the Human Rights Act. The human rights, the right to privacy and a family life, which is clearly enshrined in law, which you have disregarded. And you also the Data Protection Act, the Freedom of Information Act. These rights that we citizens have, you already degraded and humiliated, not degraded and undermined these legislations. So the laws that do exist, that have existed for over decades, you're not implementing properly. You are perverting them and undermining them. And now you want to introduce new laws that you can effectively do the same, undermine and abuse in power. But then this time it's effectively legalizing murder now. This is effectively what you're doing. You are effectively asking the state or the legislative branch to lawfully and legally make lawful and legal murder. That's all you're going to do. It's never about, oh, it's just the terminally ill. If the terminally ill want to die, they can F off to Sweden or another country that allows euthanasia to happen. They don't need to allow it in this country, and definitely not to give power to you, the local authority, Bradford councils that are run by incompetent buffoons. Now, if such a law does get passed, what is the chances that you could even euthanize me? You can get your doctors that you've got in your back pocket, such as Dr. Rashmi Dixon and Dr. Shaukat Ali and all these other doctors that I've had personal dealings with that are complete sellouts. You can just simply get two doctors that are in the Bradford District Care Trust that you all effectively own and control to the city mental health team to sign off that it's in my best interest for me to kill myself and in my life. So this is exactly the problem here. You are legalizing murder, and presently this is not lawful, and so therefore you are looking to make it legal and lawful to do so. And as you can see, what legal rights there are regarding my brother. My brother's not consented to anything. You've just come down with the police and kidnapped him and forced him into a care home of your choosing because you couldn't do your jobs properly. And I was looking to highlight this, and it's just a underlying racist, xenophobic, Islamophobic narrative that's being promoted here or underlies all this stuff. But most importantly, it's to do with your inability to provide adult social care and your ability to abuse your position of power and trust to exploit my
15 seconds recording time remaining.
To exploit my labor for your benefit. Anyway, time is getting the better of me. I'm going to look to wrap up this call. You're going to obviously murder my brother and then make it look like, oh, it was just natural causes like pneumonia due to his diabetes. You're not able to care for him. You're not able to provide him with any social, emotional, or religious support. All you can do is put him like a dog in a kennel.
Your recording time has expired. To leave your message, press 1.
Frustrating.
To review message, press 2. Message sent. Thank you for calling. Goodbye.
All the same, they're just going to kill him off and there's nothing I can do about it. And these people in the world society think that, oh, no, the government, you can trust them. You can't trust these lying, cheating crooks.